Hey, Joann, your favorite breath coach here. How are you? Got my buddy with me today. I got another email, and this was like super cool because it was an amazing conversation. Kitty, thank you. About doing all the right things, which is similar to what I posted last week, but focusing on doing the focus wheel, doing the to-do list that was dictated by someone else and still not seeing results. And in to use the lottery ticket that was given as an example, we're gonna delve into that. And if you could stay tuned to the end, have a little surprise that I'm working on. Not sure how far I'm going to get with it, but your input would be greatly appreciated. So thank you very much. So, and then don't forget to stay tuned to the end as well for this week's challenge. I try to remember to put a challenge at the end of every week based on the emails that I'm receiving. So shoot those emails in. They're great topics. So this week's topic was, how come I'm not winning the lottery when I'm doing all the right things? Well, there's this thing about lotteries, and we're always like, well, how the hell did they win? And well, I'd love to win the lottery, but and see, in the case of this particular email that I received, the person in question has mapped up, they have, this is an absolutely amazing thing to me because I think it's extraordinary. This is a focus wheel on steroids. It's taking the amount of money that they want to win and moving it down the scale, putting aside money for taxes, how much they're going to put into investments, how much they're putting into donations, what kind of house they're going to buy, who the staff is going to be, what it's going to cost to maintain. They've got the hydro mapped out. They've got the whole thing mapped out. They've got all the dollar amounts, sorry, sorted out so that everything will be um, taken care of. So there's very little thought when the money comes in. And he said, but the thing is, he started this several years ago and he hasn't won the lottery yet. So my question came in, and I'm going to ask this to you because let's face it, we all want to win the lottery, right? And I've done this myself. This is why this email or this video is coming up now, and with the help of my kitty here. Um, um, so the question is, yes, we all want to win the lottery, but the question is, excuse me, what are you thinking about when you say you want to win the lottery? Yes, we know we get into that mood, we get into that vibration, we get into the happy place that we all have, whether you're walking your dog on the beach, or whether you're walking in the forest, or you're floating in the sea, or whatever your thing is, laying in the backyard in the grass and the sun beaming down on you. I don't care what your thing is, playing with your kids, whatever it is that puts you in that mood. But the thing is the minute you start thinking about the lottery ticket when you're not in that mood, what's your thought process that follows? Are you going, well, the odds of winning are, so you just slam the brakes on. Well, I've been playing for so many years and I haven't won, so you're slamming the brakes on. I'd love to win, but every time the jackpot gets really big, there's so many more people that buy tickets. So what are the odds? Those little thoughts, that's what's holding you back. It works the same as if you were trying to get that new job. Well, I want the job over there, but there's 100 people more qualified than I am. They may be more qualified, but do they have your amazing personality? Like, they may be more qualified on paper, but can they actually do the work? And I mean that I'm not being facetious when I say that that actually happened to me. 100 years ago, when I applied for a job in a town office, there was a number of people that applied. It came down to me and one other person, and the only reason they hired the other person was because they were qualified on paper. I didn't have quite the professional attitude that they were looking for, and I didn't quite have the qualifications they were looking for, but I was the only other one that was available at the time. So they hired this person. 2 weeks after they hired that other person, they called me in as a backup to get the other work done because the first person they hired wasn't getting the work done. After 2 weeks, they found out I was getting the work done. That other person was still in learning mode. And I'm already going zip, 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 zip. Everything's getting done. That person lost a job. I ended up with a full-time job, which worked out great for me. But I wasn't the right person for the job. Had I had that thought, they may never have called me. I never had that thought. Of course, I was a lot younger and I was a little more brash and a little less, thinky. When the brain goes, it goes. So let's face it, over years, as we get on in years, we start overthinking pretty much everything. And then we hit a stage in life when we go back to that what the hell attitude. I don't care. I'm just going to carry on, right? Okay. So here's the thing. Here's your challenge for this week. When you're thinking about whatever it is you want to manifest, whether it's the lottery ticket or a house or a car or a job, a girlfriend, boyfriend, I don't care what it is, whatever it is you want to change, improve, or add to your life. Think about what it is, feel good while you're doing it, but then throughout the rest of the day, week, or however long you do this, ideally you should try and practice it a couple times a day. Sit with your breath, get yourself all nice and peaceful, think about your thought, and then carry on. Do what you got to do throughout the day. Let's face it, we all have things we need to do throughout the day. But when you think about what you're on your manifestation list, whatever that thing is, what's the following thought that comes with it? Pay attention to that afterthought. I'm going to win the lottery. Oh, yeah, but there's a gazillion odds against. It's 1 in 500 million to win, blah, 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 whatever. I don't really care what the odds are. It doesn't matter. Drop the odds part. I know it's not easy because it's ingrained. We hear it all the time. That's fine. But here's the thing. Catch the thought and go, no, 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 no. That's just what somebody else said. That's not my reality. My reality is do, right? So go with that and just keep changing the thought as it pops up. Your thought comes up, you notice it. No. That's what somebody else said. This is my reality. I am going to win. The draw is this weekend, and I'm going to win such and such an amount. No ifs, no buts, no ands. No, the odds are, no, whatever. Just me, the money, an improved bank account, and whatever the hell I want after that. Think about it that way. Give it a shot. Let me know how it goes. And then what I'm working on is a bit of a surprise. I don't know if I should talk about it just yet, but I'm planning to do a private group for manifestation and a few other things, but I'm going to stop there. And as time goes on, as soon as I get it set up, I'll spread more details. But what I'd like to do is offer a discount for the first few people that join. Probably the first 10 are going to get a discount. The first 25 will do something different. And then the first 50 will do something different. So everybody gets a chance to get a little discount or added bonus or whatever it is. So we'll see. Like I said, I'm still working on details, but it's going to be a group and it's going to be a community group. It's not going to be a Facebook group. It's not going to be on Facebook. So if you're not on Facebook, this is not going to be a problem for you. But, and then there will be probably some study groups, so live Zoom calls, something like that. And again, like I said, I'm still working on the details, but this is based on a request I've had from a few people. So we'll see where we end up. In the meantime, work on that afterthought. Do your thing, do your 5 minutes here, there throughout the day. But then when you're thinking about your manifestation item in between, watch the thought that pops up or the feeling that pops up right after you think about it. That's the key that you need to work on. I wish you a beautiful, magical day. Please take care of yourself and always, always be kind to yourself. Be gentle with yourself. You are the best and the most important project you will ever have the privilege of working on, and know that you are loved. Bye for now.